everybody, this is Wee Man from the Super Bat channel, and I want to talk about the SummerSlam that just happened last night on WWE. I mean, if you didn't see it, it really wasn't that, it was ridiculous. Okay, first they had Big E and bum Baron Corbin in the kickoff show, which was totally stupid because Baron Corbin was stealing Big E's Money in the Bank contract. It's stupid. Then they had RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Omos. That was alright, and I'm glad that AJ Styles and Omos finally lost the titles. That's cool and all. But then what I really want to talk about is the return of Becky Lynch. Now, don't get me wrong, congratulations on coming back, Becky Lynch. It's cool and all. But that was just the stupidest squash match I have ever seen anybody do. Like, I've seen Goldberg walk into the ring, spear the dudes 1, 2, 3, and then walk out. Like, that was just beyond stupid. Like, they hyped up Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair's WrestleMania rematch, and then they turn around and give us Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair for 2.4 seconds. She hits her with a man slam and then pins her, and that's it. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Hey, don't get me wrong, I am a big fan of Becky Lynch, and I'm a big fan of Bianca Belair, but that match should have lasted a good 20 minutes. 20, 30 minutes. Then, after that match, some other matches happened, whatever, I don't give a shit. They had the Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley fight. Now that was just, it was good, that was cool seeing two basically titans just going at it. But then MVP hit Goldberg in the back of the leg with his cane, and it fucked up his leg, and then that's what started the whole thing going on with Bobby Lashley hitting his leg, and he kept hitting him in his leg and whatnot. And then he eventually, he didn't win by pinfall, he won by Goldberg not being able to compete. Match ends, Bobby is pissed because he wanted to beat Goldberg, and I understand. Who doesn't want to beat Goldberg? So MVP slides a chair in, and Bobby just started repeatedly beating on his leg with the chair, and then Goldberg's son comes out and tries to help him, and then he turns around and gets hurt. Now that was some crazy shit. And I have a feeling he's going to get in major trouble for doing that. A lot of trouble for doing that. What else? Oh yeah, the John Cena and Roman Reigns fight. Wow. Just wow. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just wow. Like 40 minutes of just constantly, oh, John Cena's doing this. He got his ass whooped, like he said, and he lost. And as soon as he lost, you hear, beep, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Fucking Brock Lesnar comes out. Holy shit. If you guys did not see the end of that, go on YouTube, go on the WWE YouTube's channel, and fucking watch that ending. Like, that was crazy. First off, Brock looked jacked, like, this man's huge. He was big before he left WWE. Now he came back and he's just 12 times bigger. Like, how do you do that? Oh my gosh, Paul, like, all you, and that's all you hear is, as soon as you hear the Brock Lesnar's entrance, all you hear is Paul Heyman going, oh God, no, please, no, God. It was so funny. Roman's face was just like a dumb deer in headlights. It was cool. I had fun watching it. My favorite match of all was Probably the Edge and Seth Rollins fight, because that had a lot of meaning going into it, because Seth Rollins he's good, and then it's Edge. I liked how Edge came out in the Brood entrance. He brought that back. I was marking out for that. That was really cool. Uh, yeah, there was a lot of good spots in that match. They went back and forth. I actually would have to say that would be that match of the night. Would have to be the Seth Rollins and Edge fight. So, yeah, that's my. I'm trying to think of. There was the Alexa Bliss. We had Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie, and then Eva Marie lost to Alexa. Uh, Eva was trying to get Doudrop to help her, and Doudrop just brushed her off, blew her a kiss, was like, "You got this," and just walked away from her. Took her robe too. So I'm guessing that means Doudrop's on her own or something like that. I don't know, but I hope for the best for her, because she is, I have to say, potentially one of the one of the toughest women in the women division right now. Like, nobody's gonna beat Charlotte Flair. As you can see in the match, like if you watched SummerSlam in the triple threat, Charlotte Flair won. Like, nobody can beat her. And honestly, I want to talk about Charlotte Flair for a second. Charlotte Flair is the LeBron James, the Michael Jordan, the Kobe Bryant of the women division. She's just too good. She's too good. She's beaten every single woman in the women division. Why don't we give her a male shot? Why don't we put her against a guy? Chyna's done it. I mean, when Chyna was wrestling, she did it. It was perfectly fine. But Charlotte Flair taking on any guy in that division, any dude in that division, I see that. I can see that being a good match, and I can see her winning, because she has it. She has that, she has that Chyna mentality. Like, she's the best in the women's division. Why can't we make her go into the male division? She's strong enough to be competing against males. And there's other industries out here that have intergender matches. WWE is the only entertainment center, the only entertainment business, WWE is the only wrestling business that does not have intergender matches. AEW has it. All the indies have it. Like, it doesn't put it on there to make the guy look like an asshole for beating up a woman. No, it's putting it on there saying that, hey, I have women in my division. There's women in this division that can compete with the men, and should be able to compete with the men. There's women out here nowadays. There's women out here beating the shit out of dudes. Like, give Charlotte. I honestly think you should give Charlotte Flair, put her up against. I don't know who she would be good against. Like somebody like Randy Orton. You know what I mean? Like somebody that's been in the game. Especially, that would be a banger of a match. Randy Orton and Charlotte Flair. Ooh. That would be good. That would definitely be a banger of a match. Cause like, she's there. Like that's, like, if you watch the triple threat with Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH or whatever, she was putting it down. She was getting both of them, putting both of them to work. And she literally said that you are not in my division. And clearly, they're not into her division. I'm sorry, like, Nikki AHA, I'm sorry, I love your gimmick because you came up with it and Vince was like, yeah, go with it. But, like, you shouldn't have been champion. You shouldn't have been the women's championship. You shouldn't have been the women's champion. You should be in the tag division or somewhere else. Because that was just too intense for a little not belittling you, but that was just too intense for your caliber. Like, they were busting off, like, AR-15s and AK-47s while you're sitting there with the 9mm. Like, that shit ain't gonna fly. But yeah, like, SummerSlam, it was nothing to be hyped about. Like, SummerSlam was the best. It was so cool. Like, it was all these banger of matches and whatnot. All these all these good matches. No. Honestly, to be my honest opinion, that was Biggie. I wouldn't even say the Biggie and Baron Corbin match was good because that was just sad. Like, Baron Corbin is just trash. And first off, if Baron Corbin is so broke, why are you still on WWE? I mean, if they still have your contract and whatnot going on, you know how easily it is for them to buy you out of your contract. Then you'll have money. Baron Corbin, if you're seeing this, if you really want some cash, get the hell out of WWE. Plain and simple. I'm not saying to go on to any other industries. No, because you'll be terrible at it. Just get out of the WWE. Go be like your so-called boxer or golden, you were Golden Gloves before. What happened to that? Like, I don't believe this Baron Corbin's broke bullshit because that's just total bullshit. So yeah, we had my favorite match. Well, I wouldn't even call them my favorite matches. The matches that I liked was the Alexa Bliss and Eva Marie, Edge and Seth Rollins, and I think I gotta say the tag team, the rated arcade. I was getting ready to twist all three of his. I was getting ready to twist both of his tag teams together. Rated arcade, bro. Look, I just made something up. If anybody's seeing this, and they're really good, they got connections with Edge and Randy and Matt. Look, here's a new stable. Here's a new trio. Rated RK Bro. Think about it. Cause that could be making money. Edge, Randy, and Matt Riddle. Crazy. That'd be crazy. Alright, so I have I really can't say much about SummerSlam. I mean, Becky Lynch coming back was so cool. Like, that was cool. But I didn't like how she just had a squash match against Bianca Belair. Cause and that's another thing that I don't get. Like, Bianca Belair was getting pushed so much. The EST and all this stuff, she was being, like, basically going undefeated when she was the women's champion. And then you bring, like, I had a feeling they were going to do, like, I honestly thought they were going to do something like the Bianca and Becky shit. I thought they were going to do that to Roman. Cause, like, I really thought Roman Reigns was going to leave. But, like, I honestly thought they were going to have John Cena come out there and just be like, get your ass whooped, and then just AA them, or 5-knuckle shuffle them, AA them, and then pin them, and that'll be it. We'll do it in less than 15 minutes, and we'll be good to go. I really thought that was going to happen in that match, but it didn't. Thank God. And we still have our tribal chief. We still have our head of the table, Roman Reigns, as the Universal Championship. But back to the Becky Lynch shit. That was the most stupidest that was the most stupidest squash match I've ever seen. Like, this woman literally took 10 minutes to walk to the ring, took another 5 minutes to walk to each corner of the ring to get the people to cheer for her. She stands in the middle of the ring for another 30 to 40 seconds to look around to bask in it. Yeah, it's over 50,000 people screaming your name and chanting for you. And then you just, excuse me for a second, kick Carmella out and then turn around and then doesn't even ask, just says, "Me and you, championship match." They ring the bell. She goes in for a handshake. Rookie mistake. Boom! Hits Bianca with an elbow, and then man slams her. 1, 2, 3. That was it. Bianca's shocked. Every Bianca fan's shocked. All the Becky Lynch fans are sitting there cheering like, yeah, like, ah. Meanwhile, like, most people are probably sitting there like, why? Why? Like, it was just so stupid. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. That's all I can say about that. It was just stupid. Like, don't get me wrong. Becky Lynch, one of the greats. But you've been pushing Bianca Belair for so long and whatnot. Ever since WrestleMania, you've been hyping this woman up. And then we all get hyped up. We're all ready for the Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair rematch, the WrestleMania rematch we want. And then you come out with Becky. She man-slammed, like, the match, like, oh my gosh, like, if they would have made that match go for a good 20, 30 minutes of them two just going back and forth, oh my goodness, that would have been a good match. That would have been great. But no, they had to come out, let Becky do the little man thing, and then win. Don't get me wrong, I like Becky. She's my favorite. She's one of my favorites. But they should have just put more into that. They really should have put more into that. But this is my thoughts on the WWE SummerSlam that happened last night. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, leave a like. I think it's like right there. I don't say subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Anything you want to say, I will read it. Yeah, and enjoy your day. Tonight is the NXT Takeover. So if anybody's watching this and they want to watch the NXT Takeover, it's on Peacock. So go download the Peacock. I am not sponsored by Peacock, but I really like Peacock because it has good shows. So go download the Peacock app, and you can get the WWE. You can get WWE for free. I think it's like $5 a month for Peacock if you do the premium. So like, if you have like $5 a month, that's cheap. Go do it. If you're a WWE fan, go do it. Steal your mom's credit card and go pay $5, and then just go mow some lawns for $1 a piece. Go mow 5 lawns for $1 a piece, and then you got your WWE. You got your pay-per-views. Plain and simple. I mean, but like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a good day, a good rest of your day, evening, night, whatever. Hope you enjoy your evening. You hope you enjoy your day, and just remember to smile. I always say everybody's down in the dumps and whatnot. There's people out there. Just remember to smile, and you're worth to someone somewhere.